because we'll be living in this bus, and very excited about it. We have lots of plans for the future, so we're just very excited. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Life is a joy.
Yeah.
Not that I'm always so joyful, but life is a joy. Well, we have a funny story we're going to tell you right now. Deb and I, you want to start?
Sure. We were a little skeptical about the compost toilet, first of all.
Right.
We thought maybe there would be some odor, even though we watched a lot of videos of people who said, no, there's no odor. And so Jim did all kinds of things to make sure it didn't, by putting a continuous running computer fan down at the bottom to keep drawing the air out all the time and keep that circulating. But 2 or 3 weeks ago, we kept smelling this awful smell.
That's right.
In our bus. And so we thought, well, maybe it is the compost toilet. Maybe we need to change it more often. Maybe it's a trash can. We tried everything, couldn't find anything wrong with it. So finally, we decided, well, it must be a leak, because it smelled a little like sour water. Would you say?
A little bit.
Kind of sweet, but kind of a soured water, kind of a...
Yeah, kind of a
weird
smell.
Weird, strange smell. And we were going around, what is this smell? And we would sleep up in the front of the bus, because the back of the bus was where it smelled bad.
So we decided that we would probably have to tear out
the bed,
the water tanks,
yeah,
the floor.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to have to tear everything out.
There must be a leak somewhere, a bad leak.
So we assumed that there was a leak. So
Jim checked all kinds of places to make sure there weren't any leaks, and any tiny smallest bit of leak, possibility of a leak, he has it all fixed now.
Yeah,
so that's the good news.
We redid every joint, anything that might be leaking, if there was even a possibility. We went ahead.
We couldn't find anything.
And we couldn't find anything.
That's all been extra inspection.
That's right.
So what did you find out it was?
Well, on these tanks, they have 4 holes, and 3 of them are to hook pipes up to, or whatever, these 100-gallon tanks. There's a pipe that sticks out right at the top, and I had decided to use it for the vent for the gray water tank.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to put a proper vent that could draw air on there, but instead I forgot to put it on.
Yeah.
So the gray water tank, all the air and stench and stuff from the gray water tank, which is like your sink water, you know, and that kind of stuff.
Brushing your teeth water.
Brushing your teeth water.
Yeah.
So all that was just sitting in that tank, and the odor was just coming right on out into the...
Strange smell.
Yeah.
I kept saying it smells like dirty dishwater or something.
And that's what it was.
And Jim kept saying, it's a familiar smell, but I don't know what it is.
It's familiar.
When my dad, let me say this, when my dad was a plumber, and my dad would always say, oh man, I'd rather go work on a sewer line any day than go work on a sink line. Because they smell so nasty.
They get nasty.
Yeah, and this wasn't that nasty.
No, it wasn't.
But it
Not
was
at all,
a
really.
slightly soured water smell. And
we thought maybe the water had just gone under the floor and had mildew.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was anticipating
we checked everything.
this huge remodel back there.
We did the thing of, you know, we saw the Bus Life NZ when they first got their composting toilet.
Yeah.
She would stick her head over there and wave and try to see if it smelled. So we did that whole thing.
I should have taken a picture of you with your head sticking in the toilet. Yeah.
Is this smelling bad? No, it mostly smells like sawdust. So no, it wasn't that. So anyway, it's all fixed now.
It's all fixed.
But it was very funny. Although not funny for Jim at the time, because he thought he was going to have to tear everything apart.
No, it wasn't fun. But guess what? Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I love you.
We have been sweethearts for, well, Jim asked me to marry him when he was 14.
So about 52 years.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. And of course we didn't get married when I was 14. We got married 6 days after I turned 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were excited about that, and we've been excited about it ever since.
Been one of those long-term marriages. Been married a long time.
And I love her more every day.
So, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. I love you so much.
I love you too.
So I hope you have a good Valentine. And I hope that you just enjoy life. If you start smelling a stink around, check your gray water tank. See, make sure it's not vented into inside your schoolie or something. But,
oh, and look at Jim's sore.
oh, okay. It's all well.
People were asking about it. How's it doing?
It's all
almost well.
Right there. Almost well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yay. Well. No more blood.
Nope.
No horror
Well,
flicks.
I still have blood.
You do have blood. Okay.
It's all hidden.
Didn't all bleed out.
It didn't all bleed out.
Okay.
So we love you guys, and thank you so much for watching us. We just so enjoy your comments and just enjoy making these videos for you. So we've got more. Once we get a few more things finished in the bus, we'll be doing another overview with comments telling you exactly how we did it or answering any questions that you might have. But we'll go back through and we'll do an overview. The last one we did just with music and just did a quick little overview because people were asking. So this one, we're going to take time and go through and tell why we did what we did and why we think it works so well.
Yep.
And we're extremely pleased. I am. How about you?
Yes. Yes, I love it. And we've been working most recently on the tiling.
Yes.
Mostly you've been working most recently on the tiling, and I've been kind of watching.
Well, here's my girl, and we are grouting the shower now. And she is such a helper. She volunteered to help me grout the shower. Isn't that awesome? How you doing, baby?
I don't know. I don't think I'm very good at this.
Oh, but you're doing great.
And
she said she was going to do it.
Yeah.
But she bailed out.
It looked like too big of a job to me, and I knew he could do a better job on it. So he did the tiling, and I think it looks beautiful. So once we get everything in there completed, which it almost is, in a few more days, we'll have the handle in there and the curtains hung up and all that stuff.
And we'll do an overview.
We'll let you see that anyway.
That's right. So enjoy the Olympics.
Yep.
And we're excited about, we love our country and we love each other.
Yep.
So we just think that life is a joy and the joy of the Lord's our strength. So, hey, just have a good time, make a decision every day. I love what Abraham Lincoln said. I didn't actually know who said it. I just knew I'd heard the quote before. And Metta Spencer told me that it was Abraham Lincoln. He said, most people are just about as happy as they decide to be. And I think that's a good quote.
Yep.
And every day we have an opportunity to make a decision to be happy or to get angry and and kill ourselves. with all those
with the worry and
with
the
all
nasty
those poison and nasty stuff when we worry and stress and
just take one day at a time.
It's just not worth it. That's right. Just one day at a time.
Yep.
And just live that day and enjoy it.
Yep.
And don't worry about too much in the future. Doesn't mean you don't plan, but it means you don't worry.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
So we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.